Good morning, all of you. In previous lecture, we have studied the definition of the cement and the different constituent in the OPC, that is the ordinary Portland cement. And next, we have seen that is bogus compound in the cement. There are the four major bogus compound in the cement. That is, the first bogus compound is a tricalcium silicate. Then second is a dicalcium silicate. Then third one is a tricalcium aluminate, and then tetracalcium aluminoferrite. These are the four major bogus compound in the cement. In this lecture, we have studied the property of that final compound or the bogus compound. Right? The first bogus compound in the cement is a tricalcium silicate. The first bogus compound is a tricalcium silicate. It is noted as a C3S, right? Then what are the different properties of that bogus compound? The first property of that bogus compound is a hydration process is fast in a tricalcium silicate. The first property is a hydration process is fast. Hydration process is a fast in a tricalcium silicate, or if the tricalcium silicate is present in more amount, because of that hydration process is fast, and also the heat of hydration or liberation of heat is maximum. And second properties of the tricalcium silicate is more heat of hydration. More heat of hydration. Firstly, know that what is meant by the hydration process. The process when in a cement the water is added, when in the cement water is added, a chemical reaction takes place between the water and the cement. That chemical reaction, because of that chemical reaction, the generation of the heat or the heat is generated. That process is known as a heat of hydration or the hydration process. In a tricalcium silicate, the first property is a hydration process. The first property is that the hydration process is fast, because when in a cement water is added, the generation of heat is maximum, and also the hydration process is fast. Hence the first property is a hydration process is fast, and second is a more heat of hydration. Because hydration process is fast, then it affect on the generation of the heat, more the heat of the hydration. Then next property of the tricalcium silicate is, because of the tricalcium silicate, development of the early strength. The third property is a development of early strength. Development of early strength. Because of the tricalcium silicate, it affect on the hydration process, also the generation of the heat, and also the development of the early strength. Because of the more heat of hydration or more heat is generated, which affects on the development of the early strength. These are the properties of the tricalcium silicate. Then the second bogus compound in the cement is a dicalcium silicate. It is noted as a C2S. Because of the dicalcium silicate, the hydration process, it's also affect on the hydration process. Because of the dicalcium silicate, the hydration process is get slow. The first property is a hydration process is slow. In a dicalcium silicate, because of the dicalcium silicate is present in the cement, it causes the hydration process or hydration process is get slow. Then second property, because of the less heat of hydration or the hydration process is slow, then its generation of the heat is also slow or it is less. Hence the second property is a less generation of heat of hydration. Heat of hydration. Because of the less generation of heat of hydration and the hydration process, it's also affect on the development of the strength. Hence, the third property is it contribute little in early development of strength. This is the third property. In both the tricalcium silicate and dicalcium silicate, only the smaller difference is that in a tricalcium silicate, because of the calcium is in more amount, because of this hydration process is fast, then because the hydration process is fast, then more heat of generation, the heat of hydration is more, then it also affect on the development of the early strength. Then second is a dicalcium silicate. In a dicalcium silicate, the calcium percentage is minimum as compared to tricalcium silicates. Hence, the process of hydration is slow and also the less heat of the hydration or less generation of heat of hydration. Then, because of the less heat of generation, then it contribute the little in early strength. It contribute the little in early development of the strength. Then third bogus compound is a tricalcium aluminate. It is noted as a C3A. Tricalcium silicate. Because of this tricalcium silicate, because of the aluminate, it generates the large amount of the heat of the hydration. Hence, first property is it generates the large amount of heat of hydration. Then second property, because of the tricalcium aluminate, it develops it helps in the early setting of the cement. Because of the large heat of hydration, it generates it sets early. Hence, the second property here is it helps in early setting of cement. Then third property. The third property is it does not contribute in development of the ultimate strength. Because of the large amount of the heat of hydration is generated and early setting of the cement gets set early. Hence, it does not contribute the development of the early strength. Because of the cement, it get fast set or the setting is fast, then it does not develop the earlier strength. Then third property is it does not contribute development of early strength. Then fourth property. The fourth property of the tricalcium aluminate is it helps in initial setting time of the cement, thus the strength can be developed. The initial setting time of the initial setting time because of the C3A is increases. Hence, it helps in initial setting of the cement. The third property or the fourth property of the tricalcium aluminate is it helps in initial setting of cement. Then next the fourth bogus compound in the cement is a tetracalcium aluminoferrite. Tetracalcium aluminoferrite. It is noted as a C4AF. C4AF. Because of the tetracalcium aluminoferrite, the process or hydration process is get slow because of the ferrite and the alumina. The hydration process is get slow. Hence, the first property of the tetracalcium aluminoferrite is it is a hydration process is slow. Then, because of the less heat of hydration or the slow hydration process, it generates the less heat of hydration. It generates less heat of hydration. Then, third property, because of the hydration process is slow and generation of the heat is less, then it is poor in early strength. Because it does not develop the early strength, it is poor in early strength. Hence, next property is it is poor in early strength. The major bogus compound in the cement is the tricalcium silicate, dicalcium silicate, tricalcium aluminate, tetracalcium aluminate, and their different properties of the bogus compound in the cement, or what is the effect of that or presence of that bogus compound in the cement. All of you understand that properties of the bogus compound or the final compound in the cement. Then next topic. The next topic is what is the hydration of the cement. Hence, next topic is hydration of the cement. Hydration of cement. Or what is the hydration process of the cement? Hydration means what? Hydration, it means cement gains the strength. What is? Cement gains the strength through a chemical reaction with the water. The chemical reaction between the water and the cement takes place. This chemical reaction takes place. That chemical reaction is known as a exothermic reaction. The exothermic reaction takes place between the water and the cement. Because of this process or the exothermic reaction which generates which liberates the heat, that is known as a hydration. And the reaction by which the cement act as a bonding agent, then it is called as a hydration of cement. Because of the hydration process or addition of the water into the cement, the reaction takes place, and that reaction or due to that reaction, the cement it acts as a bonding agent or the binding agent, then it is called as a hydration of cement. In short, hydration of cement means what? For example, this is the cement and water. When the cement and the water is mixed together to form a bonding agent, or that process is known as the process between these two compound is known as a hydration process, and because of that these two compound is mixed each other, then exothermic reaction takes place, and generation of the heat is generated during this process, then it is called as a hydration process. In shortly, what is meant by the hydration of the cement? When the cement and the water is added or mixed together, because of this cement and water is mixed together, a exothermic reaction takes place. Which reaction takes place? Exothermic reaction takes place. Because of this exothermic reaction takes place, the generation of the heat is generated during this process, or this addition of these two compounds. Heat is generated, and that process is known as a hydration process. And what is meant by the hydration of the cement? Because of this exothermic reaction, this cement is act as a bonding agent. Because of this reaction, the cement product is act